Hello everyone, Warhammer here, and welcome to the penultimate episode of this Bretonnia campaign for Mortal Empires. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. There's one more episode after this, and then it is done. So, let's hope we can find some way to actually finish this series on a high note. I think we've managed to defeat most of the initial Chaos invasions so far, so unless Archaon is going to be coming up in the next episode or two, we may have to try and think of something else to do. We're going to have to wait and see. But first, we're going to be fighting Cassion's, basically, graduation battle. Every one of my characters, it seems, has had to fight both Igil Stillborn and Wulfric the Wanderer as part of their initiation into generalship in the Bretonnian armies. And so we're going to have to fight Igil, or Igil, however you want to pronounce it, once more with this army. And the balance bar is very much in my favour. I'm just going to go and auto-resolve this. At this point, we've fought him so many times, I think it's not even worth the point of facing him, to be honest. We took a few casualties, so that's fine. We haven't lost any full units. And you can carry on then. Alright, Winter Tooth's taken a pounding. I believe, yeah, we managed to defeat Frog, wasn't it? Recently in the last episode too, I want to say. Yeah, we fought that battle with Frog. So I think we've managed to defeat him, basically, with, King Itobum. What would you like? You are a sated king and second most you're more powerful than Kemri. Well done, you. Yeah, Kemri's still around, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, they want military access. You know what? Fine. I'm quite happy. You can have military access. That's fine by me. Ooh, we picked up a spell shield. So as you can read here, we can actually give one of our characters not only a bit of extra melee defense, but also improve their magic resistance. That could come in handy. Oh my god. The Wars of Eventry. Wow. Okay. This might be what I was looking for. Okay, Bretonnia stands strong as a protector of honor and chivalry, yet one last challenge must still be met in the wastes of the old world. Our king prepares for battle on the grandest of scales and calls forth an Eventry war. I ask you now to bestow your great virtues upon us and lead the knightly orders to their final victory over our enemies. Wow, I'll be honest, I have never actually got this far in a Bretonnia campaign to actually fight a War of Eventry. And we have two options. We can go after the Chaos Hordes or the Greenskins. Now, while part of me would feel it might be a little bit more thematic, perhaps in terms of like the history that Bretonnia has with the Greenskins, to actually go after them, we've been facing chaos. We've been helping the Empire fight back against the Vampire Counts and hold back the Chaos Invasion. I think it is very, well, it is following our little narrative we've been doing in the story to actually attack the Chaos Hordes. So we're going to actually click on this. And what we got here. Our march through the Chaos Waste have been tough, sire, but at last our courage seems to have been rewarded. Oh right, so this is actually what we're going to have to try and do. Okay. Along the Cliffs of Beasts, our scout returns with news that the forces of Ruin have decided to meet us in battle. Led by Archaon the Ever-Chosen and accompanied by the Prince of Slaanesh, Sigvald the Magnificent, the Chaos Army seems ready to offer us a fight for the ages. The skies above, ever ominous during our perilous journey, turns now even more despondent. Thunder rolls across the grisly clouds, and in the distance lightning arcs for the deepening skies. The air hisses with static. Could this be the moment of our destiny? So there we go, we've got our final battle, and where do we have to go to do this? All the way into the Chaos Race, into the very highest point of the map. I think we can make this work. I think this could be a highlight and the final conclusion to our campaign. Because we only got this one and the next one, of course, so this would be a good way to end it. So we need to get up here, and the problem we're going to have is that our army is going to be taking attrition the whole way. Unless there is something we might... Let me have a look. Research. At the moment, we are doing research on Master Swordsmiths, so we can improve our weapon strength by 12%, which is a really high number. I kind of want to keep that. But something that would be useful is if we worked our way down here. Now, Winter Rose Decree is the one against Norscan tribes. You can see it gives us immunity to snow attrition, which is quite useful. But it's not that big a deal, shall we say, and we'll have to work our way through these two. But we can get to this one, the Ruinous Powers Decree. This will actually lower our casualties from Chaos territory and allow us to be able to fight Chaos better. Now the only thing is, how many turns is it going to take for us to get this? Let's have a look. 11 turns. Is it worth it? I mean, what does it actually give me? Because this is the one that's going to be the most important, not the Norscan tribes, because we're going to be facing Chaos. So, +2 chivalry, okay. I mean, the attrition will be quite useful. Bonus versus large is +5. I mean, it's not too bad. The leadership aura size could be useful. I don't know, I'd rather try and get that extra bonus to our weapons, I'm afraid. I mean, even going for this afterwards as well, Blinker hurts. So, while I don't actually agree with them necessarily in terms of, like, handling horses, they do help to a certain degree, and I think by giving them an extra 10% charge bonus, that is going to be very useful. Now, it was also mentioned in the comments in the last video, if I remember right, that it might not be the best idea to actually put my knights into lance formation for charges, just because it does tire them out, which I knew it was a thing in, like, Attila in there. If you put them into your troops into diamond formation or what have you, not only did it tire them, well, you give maybe a bit of a debuff in certain areas, but it also could make them more tired, because they're trying to keep together in this particular formation. So I don't know if that's still the case in this, but it could be worth keeping an eye on it in future fights. So once we get the charge in, then they're basically going to be fighting away anyway. So it might not matter all that much. We'll have to wait and see. Spotted that as well. We haven't actually done anything up this way apart from arms houses. But if I remember right, we can go over here and get the Gisseroy countrymen, men-at-arms with shields. Would cost us 50 chivalry because we're doing Harper Master Bribes. You know what? I think we can do that afterwards. Could be useful to get those. What else we got? Courage Fanatics, we get the El Cid Victory and another Blessed Trebuchet. Enar's Outlaws. It's a shame I don't know, Enar. When the Bretonnian Army book was first released, there was a whole bunch of characters. Like back then, the army books used to have loads of different characters, and one of them was actually an outlaw band, which was basically Robin Hood in the Warhammer universe. And he was French, and he even had things like a big guy who was basically Little John. There was even Friar Tuck, who used to carry around a keg of ale, if I remember right, and just things like that. So I wonder, I can't remember his name though. I wonder if it was Einar. But anyway, no, we're going to keep up Master Swordsmiths for now. I'd rather have that bonus to our weapon strength. But we could, if we're going to go up for the big battle, we could actually hire the Green Knight. The legendary knight who, whenever you find out now after the civil war that happens between Leoncoeur and his bastard son, we actually find out that the Green Knight is actually Gilles Le Breton, the first king of Bretonnia. And that could be a nice addition to Leoncoeur's force. We just got to go through the ruins of Kislev to get up there. But first of all, we need to wait him to get his replenishment up. So we've got at least a few turns to go before we can actually think about going up there. I want to get these guys up to full strength before we go. I think it's only fair. You know, and it would make a lot of sense to do that. So yeah, we're going to let them have a few turns of replenishment, get them up to full strength, and then we're going to be marching across Kislev. And we're going to have to try and face the Chaos Corruption along the way. Is there anything we can try and do to help? Oh, no. I must have clicked the button by accident. I didn't even realise. Whoopsie. Okay, what was I thinking? Okay, Kislev, Southern Oblast, this includes this territory here. So we've got this one, this one, this one. Prague has got this one, and Volksgrad, I believe, is over here. Now, I'm just wondering, could we try and help our situation out a little bit? Because we still got our two damsels, Deline Babineau, and where is she? Here. Florence, that was her name. Forgot all about her. If we have this, Deline head now towards Kislev. I mean, in fact, she only just needs to pop here. She'll even be done a bit more faster then. And if we have Florence here, go slightly off topic, and we're going to have her head towards Prague. I think she needs to cross the river to do this, don't she? Yes. So by doing this, we can actually start lowering the Chaos Corruption in the area, and if, because of their high value at cleansing corruption, we may be able to get enough done by the time the army needs to head off that we could actually just not take any attrition anymore. I mean, can we find out? Nope, that's not what I wanted.
I have seen your heart.
It's just 2% at the moment. That's not really as good as I was hoping. It's probably because of these not exactly helping all that much. But like I said, I would like to actually try and get these guys back. You know what we could do? First of all, we want to get a couple of things here. I want to make sure we have some extra walls. And I want to make sure we have that. But I'm going to grab a new lord. You know what, Sacha, we can have you. You don't cost me anything. And what I'm going to have Sacha do, I'm just going to use my money and try and restore Kislev. We can go over here, recolonize it, and vassalize them again. And then we can let them go over to the other ones and hopefully be able to restore them that way. This could work. I have to double check though. Do we need to recolonize it first? I can't remember. Anyway. Jason, you're going to lead the way. I don't actually know if there's any more Chaos armies to fight, so we're going to have you head up towards here, where Wintertooth apparently reigns supreme. Interesting. Who are you? The Wrath of Nature. You look like you've taken a few hits, Amadris Ironbark. I wonder if we can actually talk to you. You're one of the rogue armies, so I don't know if we can. Wrath of Nature. Hello, good sirs. I would like a non-aggression pact. There we go. I'll tell you what, I'm even going to offer you some money. Just because I'm a nice, decent guy. I'm going to offer you 2,000. Just to try and improve our relationship with you. You just don't like the fact that we have great power. There we go. That might give us a bit of a buff. Okay, so Jason's going up there. Leonka is going to heal up. We've got a new Lord Prophetess who's going to be trying to do recruitment. John is getting the final bits of things back up, and once we're done here, we can go after Timmy. And what we got here actually? Bohemond. I am a little tempted to go after the skull, I'll be honest. That'd be nice to get the extra 20,000. But I'm thinking we're going to actually try and take advantage of Timmy being away. And see if we can actually go after Miraculano. So we're going to have you actually go through the sea. You can head up this way then. We've taken Tilia once before, but I think we can take it back this time. Again, we're just going to auto-resolve this. Took a few casualties, I know. I do rely a bit too much on the auto-resolve sometimes, but we've got things to do. There we go. Galano, you have returned back to the fold, and you're a tier 5 settlement with a lot of stuff here already. Wow, you have the potential to actually become really powerful. Wow, they get a Totigan Guard? Wow, when did that happen? Okay, maybe they need to upgrade their stuff a little bit more, but wow, I wasn't expecting that, I'll be honest. And they got the Foundry level 2, okay. Well, if push comes to shove, we'll have these guys head down to my army head down to Lucini in order to take it then and give it back to them. We've got John's army here then to go after Timmy once he attacks. And once we've dealt with Timmy then, we can actually let John leave. And we can give Sartosa to Tilia as well. Alright, where's my other armies? Oh yeah, because we've got the Fae Enchantress. Where are you, Fae? Here she is. Yeah, you need a little bit more troops in your army now. Okay, let's move you back to Koyan. And let's see what we can get you. Can we recruit any units? Defenders of the Fleur-de-Lis. Knights of the Lionhearted, we'll give you a unit of them, certainly. And what else can we give you? We'll give you another unit of Pegasus Knights to replace the one I presume we lost. We've already got our knight. Do we want to have any other mages? I think we're okay, actually. We can give you the Knights of Farkeza. Oh, no, we don't. What will you have? Companions? Let's give you another unit of Questing Knights. There we go. We have a full stack here now. Jason Beastslayer number 2. At the moment, who are you guys? The Quicker Moon Mutinous Gits. Okay, is there anything we can have you try and do against them while we're here? Assassinate. Try and assault them for me. Critical failure. Damn. Okay, he was wounded. Never mind. Okay, Cassian, we're gonna have you. I want him to be the more aggressive one. I want him to go up and help out against Carrienberg and all that. So for the moment though, you do need a little bit of extra replenishment. So come to Marienburg, and we'll get done in what, 2 turns? Maybe just the one will be enough? Yeah, just the one will be enough, and then we'll have him head towards, I think, Ortdorf. Yeah, I might as well just have him go after the capital straight away. Maybe take Carrienberg first. Because I already got Middelheim. Albrecht, you need to get to some replenishment. Get it in here. There we go. Right, finally. Bastion, we can finally do that for you. We can certainly do that. Alright, let's get a little bit more money. More skill points to get. Okay. Let's give you Flock of Doom and Hands Impenetrable Pelts. Bohemond, what can we give you? Oh, we still want to give him a Hippogriff, but he doesn't get to level 15. He's ready to go on Lowborn Militia. Untainted, Recruitment Cost Control. Let's give you 10th share, just to the 1 point for the moment, and we'll continue giving you Scarred Veteran. There we go. Reason being is that we're going to eventually bring... In fact, saying that, I was going to keep Bohemond down here in Astalia, sort of territory, and yet I just noticed they haven't actually got any farms here, so that was a waste of a point. Ah well. It's fine. What else? Where are you guys getting off to? I mean, really? I'll tell you what. Are you willing to come over here and help me fight Timmy? I think you are. That's good. There we go. Oh, I must say, it feels good right now. I've finished work. I've got 2 weeks off. It's a good life to be right now for me, I can say. And also next week, as you guys know, is coming up the new DLC for Warhammer 2. The Prophet and the Warlock, if I remember right, or it's the other way around. But recently they actually had a stream on the Total War channels where they were showcasing the new free DLC Lord, which is going to be a Lizardman Skank leader called with the very fun name of Tic-Tac-Toe. Yep. There is a Lizardman Lord called Tic-Tac-Toe who's going to be joining free for everyone to download at the same time as the Prophet and the Warlock. And he's going to be an interesting character. He is given the title of Master of the Skies, and his background is that he patrols Austria. He is the one who will kill people and protects places before the enemy even gets to sort of temple cities. And his bonus is going to allow his army to actually build up a lot of flying units quite quickly and be able to give them nice big boosts, which is going to be an interesting playstyle to have compared to pretty much any of the other Lizardmen. And I'm looking forward to giving him a try. I don't know exactly how he compares to some of the other ones. I think I'm terrible at pronouncing his bloody name. Tehewan, the Prophet of Sotek that's coming out with the DLC. I don't know how they compare. Like, I would imagine Tic-Tac-Toe is supposed to be even a better fighter, but then I've been told otherwise from the comments I've been reading on the Total War forums. But it could be an interesting perspective thing, and of course I imagine many of the big YouTube channels are going to be jumping at the opportunity to be playing as them. We'll have to see. Chilfoy, you're back. You're heading towards Lucchini, that's good. These guys decided to change their mind and come after us. Okay, that's fine. What we could potentially do... why... Oh, you guys are taking attrition. Right. Okay, that's fine. I would kind of want you to maybe not take an attrition. But why are you actually on quite low... Head out this way for a minute for me. There we go. You better head your way over towards here and then... In fact, we'll head you over towards Tabaro. That way then these guys can get back to some replenishment and then we can help go after them. If the Wood Elves take Lucchini or Lucini, that's fine by me. We can actually have... just buy the property then from the Wood Elves maybe and give it back to the Tilia or something like that. I'm not sure yet. We'll wait and see. If not, we can always get over there pretty quickly with John's army. In fact, let's have a quick look at the garrison they got here. Well, they do have a couple of bloated corpses, deck droppers, and so on. I'll tell you what, we could go after that.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Taking a couple of casualties here and there still, but I think we'll be okay.
Attack!
Right, what do they have? Okay, they haven't got a walled settlement, so we'll be fighting outside. They do have quite a few mortar crews in that, but we do have Pegasus now that we can use to get rid of them. They do have a lot of flying units though, like they got Fellbats, they got these deck droppers with bombers, handguns as well. These guys will need to be eliminated pretty quickly. And they got other deck droppers as well. Oh, jeez. I'll tell you what, we're actually going to encircle them for the moment. I just want to see if maybe what the Wood of Army here is going to come over here and actually sort of get in a position to act as reinforcements. If not, we may just try and get Bohemond to come over here in 2 turns as well. He can get a bit of extra replenishment along the way. And yeah, he should be able to help out. Okay, Albrecht, you're getting up to full strength. You can actually be done in 1 turn. We could use you to try and take Vismond back as well. That could work. We'll let you have a little bit of extra replenishment first of all. And we could do with lowering Chaos Corruption in the area. How much more do we have to get to Marienburg to get up to level 5? 3 more turns until we get that extra bit of population surplus. Okay. That works. Can we make it a little bit faster? Just to make it a little bit quicker? Peasant's duty. Oh no, we don't need to give you reinforced walls yet. Sasha, okay, what we got there? Warherd of Chaos. Oh, you're just a crappy little beastman of army, aren't you? Oh. I'll tell you what, let's come over here first. You're going to come over here and assault these. There we go. Oh, you managed to pick up a Kislevites Kossar. Oh, that was cool. I might actually give that to Leon Kerr though, just so we can get that extra bit of movement. Facts. Leon Kerr, let's pop on you. Let me just double check. You got a Charm Shield. I'm quite happy with that, with the damage resistance. The extra... That's... I feel tempted to actually swap this over, but we could give that to magic resistance. I think we're pretty decent for that. I'm going to give you a Talisman of Protection, I think. Holy Icon... Yeah, because we got that anyway. Magic drop chance, I don't really want that anymore. So if we grab Servants, Zealots... Come on, where's that Kislevite? There we are. Give it to him instead. There we go. Now what we could do is, because we're going to be using Leonka's army for the big fights, Angeline, I'm going to give you... Where's Talisman? We're going to give you the Talisman of Endurance for the ward save. We can give you some armor, so I'm going to give you a spell shield. Potion of Foolhardiness, nah, I don't really feel that's going to be suitable. Who's got that? Albrecht. I'm going to give you the potion of that instead. We're still going to keep the score of Black Horror. I think that's really useful as a spell. Vagabond, enemy success chance, we'll give you that. We can't give her anything more, can we, to boost magic? I don't think so. No. Never mind. What about a weapon? Not that I don't want her to actually get into fights, but still, she can have something that's going to boost her combat skill in case she gets attacked. At least that's going to come in useful. Like I said, we're also going to give the Legendary Knight, the Green Knight, I think we get him for like 15 turns. I can't remember how many turns he sticks around, but it should be more than enough time to us to get up to where we're going to have to fight the Chaos. But anyway, Albrecht, you're going to stay here. Let me see. Let's have you head this way. And yeah, you're going to be able to go over to Kislev. I wonder if we can actually restore them first. Before we can need to bring them, like if we can restore them first while we're recolonizing it, or do we have to colonize it and find a way then to do it another way? We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, Deline, I believe you were heading up to here.
My steps are guided. Moving.
You get there in 2 turns.
What would you have of
Florence is heading up towards here. Jason, you badass, you've leveled up yet again. I'm going to have to drop your points into here just because we cannot give you anything more. And what's going on over here? The Man-Blight tribe. Oh, the Man-Blight's somewhere around here. Gotcha. Kassan, we'll give you that. At this point, it's just sort of deciding, like, what can we give our stuff Like, we'll go for this one. Gives me extra growth, control, and everything else. Good and happy with this place. And we're going to give you some walls this time just to help out against any potential attacks in the future. Leoness, we're going to give you that, because why not? Marienberg, switching that over. I think that's all my characters. Cassian, you've now got up to full strength. You're ready to start moving. So let's bring you over towards here. I know we're trespassing. In fact, Empire, are you willing to actually let me come into your territory now?
Friends of the Empire.
You might be.
Come. Never.
No. Calfans, you are a proud man, and I respect that. I really do. But it's going to lead to problems. It's just going to lead to problems between us. You know that we need to help you take your lands back, because you're not doing the best of jobs by yourself right now. Nope. So, while we're talking about like the end of the series and being able to what's going to be happening next, like I've said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow a week or so before I start a new Mortal Empires campaign, because there's a lot of factions I still want to play as, and there's a lot of cultures. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give about a few days, just long enough. Ooh, I think we're going to have to try and fight this. So there we go, we're going to fight the battle. But yeah, I can talk while we're loading up. So what I'm going to do, I think, is allow about a week or so in order for the mods I want to use, especially like the Chronosis Faction Locker Plus and that. I want to give it a chance to update with the new factions, the new changes and so on. And then I think I'm going to let you guys have the choice of picking which culture you want to see me play as, whether it's going to be Skaven, Lizardmen, High Elves, so on. And I'm going to have a look for the Chronosis Faction Unlocker to find out some interesting variations of them. For example, especially thanks to Mixu's Legendary Lords pack, which brings in nice lords and factions that work with them. For example, there's one faction, like one Lizardman faction actually with the Chronosis Faction Unlocker, which actually starts off in Albion to the north. And as part of your conquest, it actually sort of encouraged to go into Norska and fight the Norskans with a Lizardman army, and it's led by a character whose name is like Onyxecto or something like that. I'm terrible at names, as you guys know, but he's actually one of the longest living Lizardmen ever, and he's a chameleon skink, and his name is supposed to translate "he who hunts unseen," and he is a deadly fighter when it comes to his blowpipe. And I think that could be an interesting variation on a Lizardman campaign, for example. Or if we're going to do the Empire, we can go down to Sudenburg and fight in the desert against the Tomb Kings. There's just so many different options, and I think picking a culture and giving you the option telling you the option that culture is going to be is probably one of the best ways to do it. And that way then we can have at least one option per culture. And I call them culture because that's what they are. Like, you know, the Order of Loremasters and Lothian are factions as part of the High Elves culture. But I think that's going to be the best way to do it. And then once we find out who wants to see what, I think we'll go from there then. And we could see what comes up. I'm looking forward to trying out some of the stuff, and especially like variations. Like I know, for example, there is mods in place to let Albrecht, for example, if we chose him, to have the same sort of ship mechanics as the Vampire Coast. So, I mean, there's loads of different options out there. You can do the same for Wolfric, in fact. Wolfric the Wanderer can actually build his own ship, and because in the lore he flies around, and he goes in it, and has a flying longboat, if I remember right, which is weird. I don't think anything happened like that since the Golden Age of the High Elves. At least according to the old lore. Flying ships back in the day. That's when you had places like Remus and that, or Reman, which was supposed to be like the equivalent of the Roman Empire in Warhammer terms. Very big, managed to conquer a lot of things. We're talking about like thousands of years in the past in Warhammer case. Anyway, this match with more favourable wins. Let's start deployment. I think 15 should be a good start. We've got a nice big hill here in order to deploy a trebuchet. I'm certainly going to take advantage of that. We're going to deploy back a little bit more now, just because the enemy has got a lot of artillery themselves, and I don't want to be in range of them initially anyway. Alright, we're going to put you guys there, we're going to put you guys there, we're going to put you guys... We'll stick you guys across here for the moment, make sure in your guard mode. You guys can form up here for the moment. Again, put you on guard mode. Right, what we're going to do about our cavalry. We're going to put 2 units on this side, I think. And we'll put 2 units on this side because I want to make sure I don't get them mixed up. One over here. John is going to lead the front. Donna is going to be in the front here, and so is Helena. There we go. In fact, Donna, because you're on Pegasus, we're going to have you and my 2 Pegasus riders push forward, and your job is to try and do damage against the enemy, basically. So let's start this. Okay, let's slow things down a minute, and let's have a quick look. So, like, the enemy does have a lot of weapons and that, and lots of flying units, which I'm kind of worried about, especially the bombers. But I do want to try and eliminate the artillery pieces, because they're going to be annoying to deal with. In fact, I can't see any of the artillery pieces. Unless they're coming in as reinforcements. In that case, we've got loads of time to be able to deal with them. Okay, let's have you guys... I'll tell you what. You guys can go into formation just for the moment. Okay, we need bombers, bombers. There's 1 unit of handgunners. Oh, there's the mortar crew right there. Timmy Strand. Okay. Nope. Okay, that mortar crew is already starting to fire. Okay, let's have you guys fly against them. You guys flying against them. Donna, can you actually face Timmy? I think you can. You should be able to take him out reasonably easily. I'm sure we're about to find out. Okay, they're actually taking shots at those guys. Okay, let me grab you guys a moment. We're gonna have you pop along here. Okay, we're facing a lot of missile fire right now. Okay, Donna, where are you facing for Timmy? Go get him. What are you guys? You're flying deck dramas. Okay. You should be able to take him out. Please go ahead and do that. Okay, you guys are apparently losing. Why are you losing against bombers? Is it because... Okay, these guys are losing decisively anyway, that's fine. Come over here and attack that mortar crew for me, please. Okay, you guys have managed to defeat them. Sure, come out, turn around and attack these ones with the handguns. Donna, are you managed to kill off Timmy yet? No, you haven't. Why are you taking so long to kill Timmy? It's because you're stuck in the middle of this large group here. Fine. Okay. Tell you what, you guys are going to make your way back now. Okay, you need to make your way back as well, Donna. Okay, we can at least get you healed up. Okay, let's give nice bit of spell right here. Right, nice. Just got that initial bit done. Okay, what we got here coming in? Bombers. Okay, you guys are going to make your way back across into the center here. You guys are going to focus on killing off this unit. We've got... Okay, you guys with polearms is going to be a little bit more of a challenge. Okay, you're going to come down and deal with the sirens. Donna, you need to get your butt out of there now. And so do you guys. Why are you still stuck over here? I've asked you to make your way over here, back over here. Get your butts over here now. Come off this. Come and do it. Before you die, please. No, don't you dare get stuck. Get over here now. Over here now. Okay, you guys have been eliminated. Good. Okay, what are these guys? Handgunners. Right. Archers, take out the handgunners. Deck droppers for me, please. What do we have behind them? Bombers. Okay. We'll have to watch out for those. John, you should be able to take these guys out relatively easy, in fact, but you're not. Okay, go and heal them up. Donna, come over here and take out the bombers for me, please. Archers should be able to do these quite easily. Okay, no, fly this way. Jesus Christ. For the lady, indeed. Get over here. Right. Okay, let's see about doing this. You're going to come over here and do a bomb attack against them. Right. You guys are getting killed off. Okay. You guys make your way over here. You guys stay back on information. It was my fault. I thought I told you not to move. Okay, you come over here now and attack these. You should be able to deal with them pretty easily. Alright. You are going to heal him up. Right, what do we have coming up towards us now? Pole arms. Spearman, come and attack this unit for me. Sartosa Free Company. Okay, you're coming in here. John, you are dying a painful death, and I don't want that to happen. You don't want that on my conscience. Why you think it's because you're fighting these guys. Okay, get your butt out of there. Right, what do we have? You're going to come over here now and help out. No, you're going to charge in here and just kill them off. Okay, you're going to come and turn around and try and attack that unit again. Okay, you need to thing here. Okay. Damsel, you're going to hide back here. You're going to come over this way. Alright, men-at-arms, you're going to charge forward into this unit here. And is that my polearm unit? No, you are. Come over here and attack these. John, get your pad over there. God damn it. Okay, do awaken of the word quick before my units get involved. Okay. Oh, damn it, John. Damn it. Okay, what's going on here? Pirate Company is a thing. Okay. We got handgunners up here. We've got Sartosa Company there. Right. Okay, where are you? You're still over here. Right, come over here. You need to go and help me attack these polearms. Okay, you guys really should have defeated this unit by now. Okay, you guys are going to pull back out for the moment. What we got over here? Deckhand. Right, you guys come over here and help push against them. We've got more handgunners coming down here, right. Archers. See now about taking on the Sartosa militia. John, you're back, fantastic. Come over here now and deal some damage against them. Okay, Donna, you're all the way over here. Come on back. Have you go after the mortars and artillery crew, please. And you can speed up a little bit to catch up to them too. Okay, Depth Guard, you're proving to be a little bit troublesome there. These guys are still fighting despite the fact that we've got all these other units going in. Where's my other unit of polearms? Over here getting killed. Alright, you guys come in here. You guys need to come in and help attack them. Okay, you're doing that. Flesh the stone, affects everyone nearby. Yep, that sounds like a good bonus. Let's have you guys do that. You two are going to make your way over towards here. Okay, where's my other characters? Right. You three, can you... No. You guys, come over here and kill them. You need to come here. You need to really heal up all my units here, because you're just not doing that much. Trebuchet, you need to take out this unit here. Okay, how are you doing over here? You should be taking out these mortars without really any issues. If you really struggle with that, I am going to be annoyed. Okay, Creston Knights, you're going to pull back here. You guys, we need you to come over... No, come after the bombers there. Kill them off for me. Okay, you guys need to charge into this one. Get into formation quickly. Just so we can get that nice initial charge in here. Okay, that was a bit anticlimactic to say the least. Okay, these Depth Guard are still hanging on in there. Jesus Christ. Okay, we need to have some attacks. You guys come over here. No, Jesus, a cannon is really having some fun. I've managed to come up all the way up here. And you're losing against mortar crews, mortar and deck drummers. Okay. Alright, yeah, come and kill off the cannons for me, please. That would be greatly appreciated. John, whereabouts are you? Come over here and kill them off. Okay, Shield of Thorns. Nope. Nice Awakening of the Woods right in the middle of this gunnery mob. There we go. That did nicely. Men-at-Arms and Shields, you've taken a few hits. So you guys, Crested Knights, you've just stood there and allowed these handgunners to attack you. That was my bad. Mortar Crew, come and attack this unit there. You guys are running away. Kinda don't blame you, if I'm honest. Okay, let's have you guys come over here and try and help out against these. May take a few hits from this, but Donna is really struggling right now, surprisingly so. Okay, Arcane Conduits, you guys need to come back here. Right, what do we have over here? You guys come over here and attack these units. What we're facing over here, those guards, Jesus Christ, you guys really are hanging on in there. John, come over here and see if you can kill off this gunnery right. Okay, you guys have managed to fight. Okay, we've got this. Right, are they starting to... Yeah, they're starting to crumble. Oh, right, we've actually got this in the bag. Well done. Okay, go over here and kill off the Pirates of Sartosa. You guys are going to kill off Timmy. You guys come over here and help him. And, yeah, basically all we got to deal with now is Timmy and the gunnery right. The gunnery right's just been killed. Congratulations. And where is Timmy? Go and kill Timmy. I mean, he's hanging on in there with his giant halberd, but come on, you're gonna die. So archers, don't you actually fire it and get involved in this, just because... Oh, there we go. We won. That was a close victory. That went a little bit harder than I thought. Let's have a look at some of these. Oh, we can't actually see the results of the reinforcement army. But I was actually quite surprised by some of them. Like, they managed to get a few... I mean, this army is not so much. But Witch Sea Legs, they managed to kill quite a few of my troops. I wonder how much of it might have been because those Depth Guard managed to hang in for ages. I can understand why people would say that they are actually very difficult to face. Just because I've fought battles with them and... they've managed to hang on. They've managed to slaughter enemies. And you really think these are, sort of a higher tier unit, and yet they're pretty much the same as... I mean, on the one hand, I suppose you could argue, well, they are vampires. They're not like the black, your Graveguard for vampire counts, which are just whites. These are vampires that are in heavy armor with their pole axes and what have you. I suppose it can make a bit more sense. They're going to be a quite tough enemy to face. I love this little quote. I take offense at that. Our weapons may not be quite as deadly to our enemies. That doesn't mean to say that they're going to be not as effective. Okay, managed to make a little bit of money out of that. We can occupy it. We're just going to occupy it. Like I said, what I'm going to do is give it back to Tilia now. And then we can give him Sartosa and then pull back away from this territory because I don't really need to keep this section of the map. I'd rather have my troops in Estalia where we can actually keep my territory under control then a bit more. So yeah, I think we'll definitely give it back to them when it's their turn. Ooh, Greenskins, you've lost some power, I've noticed. Interesting. Okay, Humonghost. No, I'm actually going to just auto-resolve this one. Again, it was a close victory. We've managed to kill quite a few units, though. And we didn't take that many casualties. Ghost or Ghost? Oh, right. So I think Ghost is actually another character that a few of my ones have had to fight. I know Leon Kerr's defeated him, so Leon Kerr actually does poison attacks now as well. But it does amuse me. Like, we end up seeing the same characters over and over again. I suppose it's the fault when we're just focusing on one territory, but it's just things like when I've seen Wolfric the Wanderer and Egile making his way from Norska and keep attacking us. And so it is almost like a path of initiation for my characters to have to fight them in order to become generals, just because they all seem to have those same traits. Okay, ambushers discovered, trying to lay an ambush in Carcassonne. So we now know where the final army of the Manblight tribe happens to be. So we need to go over there and kill them. And the best one to do a bunch of beastmen is of course Bohemond Beastslayer. Yes, I do know. And we've got an important task for you, good Duke. First of all, you're going to sail over towards Tabaro. Make your way back over there, and we're going to have you head up now to go and kill. Well, how long is it going to take you to replenish 6 turns? Yeah, I think I'm going to let you walk up instead of force marching. That way then he has a few more turns to replenish along the way. So you're going to go and do that. John, you're actually going to pull out now from Sartosa, and for the moment... Actually, for the moment, let's have you just head towards... No, going this way. Thank you.
Striking out.
Right, so we go on to here. Go on to here. We're going to gift Tilia. And first of all, we're going to give them... Actually, I want to make sure they just have it properly. So where is Leoness? Where is Lucini? Yeah, Lucini. There we go, you can have Lucini. And... Gifts... Tilia. We're going to give you Sartosa too. There we go. Lost a little bit of money, but now our sort of ally down here happens to be a very powerful presence now. They've got Sartosa under their control, Lucini and Miraglano. They've got a lot of things here, and they should be able to do okay in the long run. How's just doing here? One more turn. Okay. We got that. We got that. Let's give you an armory while we're here.
Blessings of the lady be upon
So yeah,
you.
what we're going to have now is John go after the Skull Reef. Bohemon's going to go up to kill the Beastman army there. Albrecht, you're pretty much at full strength now. That's great. We're going to actually have you... We're going to have you push through the attrition, and we're going to have you take Vismond. So we can give it back to the Empire. No, hang on. Why are we taking attrition here? Data shaft... Oh, because of the Chaos Corruption. My bad, I didn't realize we actually left Garcelle, so we're technically in enemy territory. But yeah, we're going to have you push against them. What we have here now, Manfred von Karstein on his Zombie Dragon. Don't forget about the Zombie Dragon. And...
My reputation precedes.
Can we... Let me just double check. What is your skills again? Pop on here. We can't give you Lightning Strike just yet. So we're going to give you hard to hit. And War Stables of Paravan. That could potentially be useful. We're going to give you military prowess. Duke Castellan's prowess in combat has not escaped the notice of the Paravanese. The story that is Duke Agigar reborn has recently started to spread. Yeah, I think that would be quite useful. And we've got other ones as well. Julian de Chastillon, you've now upgraded. We're going to give you a point in each of these. Do you have a magical weapon? You do not. But congratulations, you do now. Got the Sword of Battle. I'm going to give you Dragon Bane. Haven't got any new items there. We're going to give you the Potion of Full Hardiness. Why not? Give you a Court Jester as well. We'll give you that for more magic. In fact, we're not going to give you that for more magic because I'm going to give that to your damsel, Jolene. Let's have a look. Let's give you Head Wizard. We'll give you another Court Jester as well. Oh, actually, we need to pick you up a casting item. So we got the Squirrel Shielding we had before. I think a Challenge and Staff could be an interesting one. We'll give you that. We need to level you up too. So you got your Unicorn, your Lady's Mantle, Custom. All these have been upgraded apart from your Randall's Thunderbolts. You had Chain Lightning and all the other ones. Okay. So at this point in time, we're really just sort of buffing up her combat abilities. Now I'm going to go for a point there and a point there. Uranus Thunderbolt I don't tend to use too much. I should do. In fact, what I'm going to do. Chain Lightning because I really like it. And Uranus Thunderbolt for the other. There we go. Well, you guys are leveled up now. Helena de Cornets. What can we give you? Let's give you Earthblood and Shield of Thorns. Because of how you managed to win that fight. John has finally leveled up as well. Well done, John. Still a little way to go, but well done to you, I must say. Let's give you Extinguish the Heresy. Me and these could potentially be kind of useful. But I kind of want him just to get better in fighting. But we're also going to have you buff up your army, I think. Greenskins, Humans and Dwarves, Tomb Kings and Vampire Counts. Let's give him Tomb Slayers. I mean, it's the closest thing that's dramatic to him fighting against the Vampire Coast.
Let me hence.
Fair Enchantress, you are now at full strength. You just need to replenish a bit. Okay, let's move you down to Marienburg, because we got Wolfric the Wanderer is starting to make his way back down again.
Who wishes the grave?
Oh dear. Cassian, I do want you to come over here, but then fighting Manfred and him there.
My strength and wisdom.
I'll tell you what,
are yours.
let's pull you back slightly. Let's move you next to Ironheart. Just so we can get those reinforcements coming in from that army, and then we're going to let you come in here so you can get that bit of replenishment and get that little bit of buff to your melee defense and leadership. There we go. Western Sylvania, Temple Half can finally be upgraded. We're going to go do that. Schwarzhaven. What do we want to give us Schwarzhaven? Got that for the growth, I guess. Let's just give you some fields. Sure, why not? Alright, Bechaver and Leonka, you've still got a couple of turns left before you're back up to full strength. That's fine. Can we? This is the question. I know we haven't got the money, so I'm not worried about that now. Oh, okay, so we can't actually liberate one of the things. Damn. Let's search the ruins while we're here. Let's have a look. So, to access the treasure, solve the puzzle. The old one, T-Bok the Inscrutable, never lied to repeat himself. Oh, this is the damn one I never seem to be able to do. Okay. The only thing I can think this could be is that we've got one here, we've got this two, we've got three, so I'm guessing it's this one. Ah, damn. It failed. I am not so good when it comes to certain puzzles. I know how to do some of them, but not the others. So, like, it says there, like, pick the one which doesn't, you know, doesn't like to repeat himself. So pick the one that isn't actually on there. And, because the others were, and they were in multiples.
I have seen your heart.
Paladin of Bretonnia.
Okay, Jason. Just look at this. Kislev is turning into a wasteland. Oh, Leonka, you've become a... Oh, you lost it. Oh, that's better. I was worried then. I saw that it said procrastinator for, oh no, he's picked up the trait because he's been sitting in the province for quite some time. But no, it's because he's managed to lose it. Very good. And we're in the final 10 minutes of the episode. Wow. Right. What I think I might end up doing now is actually getting Leonka to start moving up towards where we're going to be facing this battle. You can just see it in the distance over here. But we're going to try and take its time. We're going to allow him to stop and replenish along the way. Just because if we don't, then he's going to be at less than full strength. And especially now, like, we've got access to this now, so we can have a little bit of extra campaign movements.
The lady's anger at your presence, Van.
Oh, you want a peace treaty, do you? And you're offering me a fair bit of money. I'll tell you what. Become my vassal. I won't even ask for the money. It was worth a try. Not that I think we were actually doing it. I'm quite happy to continue our campaign against them. Ooh. This, though, could be a bit more of a difficult situation. Albrecht has now been attacked by 3 armies. Peter von Schwarzhaven... Manfred, and Hermann Goss. What I'm actually going to do, I'm going to ask him to pull back. Because what I might have done, like, I don't mind losing the Blessing of the Lady. What I might have done, though, is that it might have actually opened up the pathway now for Cassian to be able to push through towards Ortdorf. And if that is the case, I think I'd quite happily lose the Blessing of the Lady in order to open up that opportunity for me. Oh Christ, you know what just occurred to me?
Ask for a boon.
What, first of all, yeah, you want a trade agreement? You offer me a fair bit of money for that? Yep, that's fine by me. At the moment, like, because of the profits in the Warlock DLC, Clan Squire is going to be coming out now as a legitimate faction in Warhammer 2. And I think that the standard version, it's actually the clan that owns Skavenblight. But now they're going to be given their own faction start. They're going to be starting over in Lustria, if I remember right. So it's going to be a thing now, because they're going to have to come up with a new faction to actually own Skavenblight. Until, I think, oh, the Silver Host has been eliminated. Okay, you're starting to that. We've got Skaven stealing people from the nearby population. Right.
Lord of Bretonnia.
I'll tell you what, you can actually go a little bit faster this time now. I want you to just get your butt up here quickly. And how many turns is it going to take now? 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's fine. Trade. I'll tell you what, can we pop on here a second? Tilia. Provinces, Nagarith. I think we're trading with everyone that we can trade with. Varg. Tilia. I'm just trying to remember what. Oh, it is military alliance. It's not that you're a vassal of mine. Yeah, and you don't want to be. That's fair enough. Just want to see if there's anything else we can have. Right. You know what? I think I'm going to try and use Sancha here to restore Kislev. I think that could be quite interesting. So what we're going to do? Well, I'm going to have Leonka first of all start making his way out, like I said. For the moment, we can actually have him push through quite a bit, just because there's no Chaos Corruption in the area. So we're going to have you do that. Deline, let's have you... No, Florence, sorry. Where's my other one? Oh, you're still...
What is your behest?
Deline, you're all the way back here. I didn't want you to be there. I needed you over here. Okay, go and wound him. Get rid of him for me, please.
I have seen your
There we go. He's now gone. You're going to head back up to Prague then in order to convert that.
my magic.
Sancha, you are going to colonize Kislev for me. And we might as well get this. It is Occupy Kislev. Okay, so it is an occupied thing. If we ever get the opportunity to bring Kislev back, which I doubt is can be the case because of how basically all of Kislev is burned, I will give them back Kislev. But for now, I think we don't have to worry too much. Right, how are we going to go across? It definitely has to be along that way. Okay. And how many turns is it going to take? Yeah, we've got quite a trek in front of us. I wonder if it's going to be better, as long as we can get up to full strength before we go in, if we actually travel along the river, and along the frozen sea, I mean, to try and get there. I'll tell you what, let's speed you up a little bit. You can push up to here at the very least. I think that's fine by me. Okay, Prague. Let's just have you continue to push around this way. Alright. Okay, yeah, these guys have now decided to push forward and force march, which has opened up the opportunity now for Cassian here to start making his way. We could actually go and occupy Karenberg for the moment. So yeah, let's go and do that. And then Ordorf will be in our sights then for the next turn. Okay, we're just going to go ahead, do that. Take it without a single casualty. And we're just going to go ahead and occupy it for the moment. Is there anything that needs to be sort of done here? Not really. But at least we got that as an option. Let's have you switch back to here. Because I'm trying to remember. Equipment, battle, and... Okay, so they can't... If I ask you to go after Helmengorst... Okay, it does bring... Oh! Albrecht, you've got Lightning Strike. Okay, fantastic. Let's do that. And you've managed to wipe out Hillman. Good job, my man. Now, what's the chances of us going against Manfred? And eliminating him? Oh wow, we technically managed to eliminate Manfred von Carstein as well. Because he was involved technically in the battle, even if he didn't... Okay, that's going to be a lot of... You know what? It's near the end. It's a valiant defeat. We lose the army. Big whoop. What a shame. Albrecht, you've pulled back. To be honest, I didn't really care at this point. We've got our end goal. As long as we can, at least we did some damage against Manfred. Could be potential now for Cassian to go up and finish him off. And then we can take Vismund, head down to Ordorf and all that. In fact, Balthasar Gelt, go after Ordorf yourself. You can do it for me, that's even better. My settlement upgrade, border low, let's do that. Okay, let's head down to here. Let's have a look.
Protector of the realm.
I'll tell you what, actually, go after this now. Raid the Cove. Ambush failed. Another close victory, but we killed them off. We now got 20,000 and we picked up a Hedge Wizard. Thank you. We can move you now over towards the Barrow. You'll continue on your way. Okay, anyone else that we need to move that we haven't yet? Now, one thing we could do is... Where is the Fae Enchantress? She's over here. Let's have you push forward, ready to deal with Manfred as well. We might as well, while she's here, take advantage of her and try and eliminate our enemy presence here. I know Wolfwick is around here somewhere. Here he is. Alright, we may have to deal with you at some point. But for the moment, if he tries to attack Koyon, then best of luck to him, I will say. Alright, can we move you a little bit further out? I just want to get you a bit further away from Manfred. There we go. And he managed to pick up some experience. Alright, let's give you the Grail Vow and... Spyman Knights? Footpaths? Let's give you that. Because it affects all my provinces. Now I know it was a stupid thing to have done. I could have really tried to fight the battle myself, but since we only got one more episode after this, and I kind of want to make sure it's focused on doing the battle against Chaos, even if it's a longer episode, we're going to have to fight because of it. I'd rather try and do it like that than anything else, but, you know. Alright, anyone else we need to level up? Cassian, you've still got some... Okay. Let's give you some points in Lowborn Militia. As we'll improve our troops. Donna Dominigo, let's see. Make you harder to hit. And give you Blade Shield as well. Actually, we can give you... Can we give you Master Battle? We can. No, we can't yet. We need 4 points in here. So we give you Blade Shield and Master Battle. There we go. That extra thing of 26 melee attack, physical resistance, and speed, I think it's going to be very handy. John, you've leveled up as well. Okay. Let's give you some extra health, I think. Will probably be best. And to avoid you getting hurt. Cammenberg, we're not leveling you up. Okay, let's... Yeah, let's end the turn. So what's going to happen now? Well, first of all, I'm going to make sure in the next episode to summon the Green Knight. I think he is going to be a very useful addition to Leonca's army. So, and I think it's very thematic that facing in, in the greatest time of Bretonnian need and actually fighting the big chaos battle, I think it's going to be a time, if anything, for the Green Knight. Even if it might not make a lot of sense that he's appearing in the chaos race. But hey, it's magic. Anything can happen. But we're going to be continuing with Leonca up to the north in order to fight the big battle. Even if, because I'm actually off now for 2 weeks, in theory, if we don't finish that battle and get the battle done in the last episode, I will do an extra one, just so I can get the campaign over. Because I would say finish that battle, that's the end of the campaign. In the meantime, though, as Leonca moves up in order to face his destiny against the Chaos Hordes, the rest of the army is going to be focusing on their objectives. We're still going to try and eliminate the vampire counts. We've got my prophetess here who's going to restore Kislev as much as she can. We may give her a few units then to try and support her in case Frog gets any funny ideas. But for the moment, I think she'll be okay. So we got that in mind. And yeah, I think that will be it then. So like I said, when the DLC comes out and the updates to the base game, I'm going to give it a bit of time and then see how the mods sort out. I'm not going to use all the mods I've used this time because some of them just don't make that much sense, I think. It might depend on the faction I play as. But no, like I said, what I'm going to do then is let you guys vote. I'll put up a voting video so you can pick which ones and find out what sort of factions I sort of have in mind for each culture. And then, yeah, we'll be doing a new Mortal Empires campaign. Oh, you guys decided to go after Brion. Yes, I know. I really should have tried chasing them down and killed them. I thought I got them all, but apparently not. Never mind. Never mind. Anyway, guys, that is the end of today's episodes. So, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching, as always. And I hope you join me next time for the final episode of this Bretonnia campaign. Otherwise, take care, guys, and goodbye for now.